Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the new year. Happy New Year. I know the last time you have seen me, it was early December or early November with my last cleaning vlog, but you guys, postpartum has been absolutely real. I have never experienced postpartum the way I've experienced it this time around with this last child that I'm having. And like, now that we have gotten back home, we went out of town for Christmas break. We went to Maryland like we did last year and the year before last to see my dad. And now that we're back home, I feel much more rested. I had so much more help up there. I got to sleep. We were there for 8 days. I want to say I got to sleep 5 days straight. I mean, 5 days out of those 8 days, I got to sleep by myself. And oh my gosh, I feel so rested. I feel so rejuvenated. So I am going to try one of my New Year's resolutions, which I barely ever make resolutions, but one of the promises, let me not say resolutions, one of the promises that I made to myself this year was that if I want my channel to grow and I want my channel to prosper, I have to put in the work. And despite how exhausted I may be at times, I have to push because other people are doing this and they're, you know, just as motivated, just as tired, have the same, maybe not the same amount of kids, but have the same family problems, so on and so on. So I am going to make an effort. I am going to make the hardest effort that I have in my heart, you guys, to be consistent. If I don't post twice a week, I will at least post once a week, and I will just be more updated on my Instagram. So you get more of a behind the scenes on my Instagram, and then on here you will get more of video post. I think I hear the baby. Yep, she's up. So let me go get my baby, you guys. I hope you guys could see us, but Savvy is now 2 months old. If you guys haven't kept up with me on Instagram, I know I haven't posted her much here on YouTube, but she's been a little bit difficult. She's actually been my most difficult baby ever, and she's number 5. So when I say difficult. But yeah, she's getting much better now. We are 2 months old. Are we 2 months old? We will make 3 months old on January 21st. But as of right now, we are 2 months and a week old. Here's my baby. And because she just woke up from her nap, she wants to eat, of course. But sometimes I like stalling. Let me give you a closer view. I like stalling so that way she knows that as soon as she opens her eyes, she doesn't need to have milk or a bottle in her mouth. But if you haven't seen her on Instagram, here she is. She's officially 12 pounds, 12.6 pounds, I believe it was. My husband weighed her night before last. So she's 12.6 pounds or 12.5, one or the other. She should be about 23 inches long now. On the 21st, she was 22 inches long, but are you smiling? Is your mama? Are you smiling? She's now in the stage of like cooing, and when you talk back to her, she talks to you, or just a little bit, not too much. She can apply pressure to her feet. She's literally pushing down on my thigh right now. And sometimes when we bounce her just a little bit, she'll kick her feet back. She'll kick her feet up and down to kind of jump. It's the cutest thing. It is the cutest thing, you guys. She's learned her hands. She's now like touching things. Well, touching things with her fist. She doesn't open up her hands that much. She must be really relaxed right now for her hands to be open, because they're usually in a little fisty ball, right? Yeah, they're usually in a little fisty ball. She still cries when needing to be burped. She's still screaming, crying when needing to be burped, but other than that, she's so smart now. She recognizes voices and face shapes and faces and people. She gave my dad, when we came back, I mean, she was really, really good while we were in DC, especially first time meeting my dad and my stepmom. But when we came back, she's been giving my husband a little bit of an attitude because she's been up underneath my dad and my stepmom and my brother for the last couple weeks. I mean, for the last couple days, I'm sorry. So now she's giving my husband just a tad bit of attitude, like she doesn't want to be around him, but she settles down after a while. But my baby is just so cute. So today, Sydney is going to the movies for her birthday. Her birthday celebration continued from yesterday. We went to Panera Bread after we finished ice skating. We didn't do dinner like we were gonna do last night. We decided to stay in and cook because her friend ended up spending the night. Instead of us going out to dinner as a family, we figured, hey, we could just eat dinner home. My sister-in-law came over, my nephew came over. So today she's gonna go to the movies with her best friend, my niece and my mom, and I believe my mother-in-law as well. Like I said, she's learned how to control her face now. It's the cutest thing. And she's learned how to smile. Like, it's been like 2 weeks now of smiling, so happy for that. But yeah, Sydney's going to continue her birthday celebration. I am going to be here meal planning for a while. I have to prep. My boys come back on Monday. Today is Friday, and yeah, they start school Tuesday, so I need to go grocery shopping early Monday morning before they come. So I am meal planning right now, and then gonna write out my grocery list in the same book. I love this book, you guys. I got it from Amazon. one of the Instagrammers, maybe not an Instagrammer, but a YouTuber that I follow. I want to say either. I don't know who I saw it from. When I remember, I'm gonna tag them at the bottom. I'll put it in the subscription box. I mean, I'll put it in the box below. So yeah, it's a meal planner book, and on the inside, all of the pages pretty much look like this. It gives you the days of the week where you can write out what you're going to be eating, breakfast ideas, lunch ideas, and then a grocery list section at the bottom. It's really cool. So I just bring this whole book with me to the store. I already used one page out of it because I ordered it right before Christmas, and Christmas break we weren't here, so there's no reason for me to meal prep. My dad and my stepmom took care of all the food. So I'm gonna be doing that, and cleaning up. I wanted to clean up my boys' room before they get back and wash some clothes, so that will be my day today. I'm gonna go feed her, so I will see you guys in a minute, okay? Because she's not about to play with me at all. Okay, so I haven't done much, you guys. She has been a little bit fussy, so I finally got her to go to sleep, but she's still jumpy, so I know she's not fully sleeping. Yes, I'm watching Disney Plus X-Men. Yes, I am. But yeah, every time I try to move or do something, she starts fidgeting. See, hand jumping, feet jumping. So I know she's not sleeping fully, so I can't even put her down yet. So I'm gonna sit here and enjoy one episode of X-Men. This should be like 20 to 15 minutes long, and try to put her down. Okay, you guys, so now that Savoy is down for the count, hopefully for a little bit longer, because she did two 20-minute, 15-minute naps, and I could barely get anything done. But now that she is somewhat down, I have already started cleaning my boys' room. I forgot to pick up the camera, and I was like, oh yeah, I said I was gonna vlog and I was gonna be better, so here I am. My boys' room is a hot freaking mess. A hot mess. I can't even believe I let them leave with the room looking like this. I think they surface cleaned, and if you're a mom with multiple children, you know what I mean by surface clean. Like, they just picked up what was in front of us that we could see, that if we walk past their room, we'd be like, oh, okay, it's somewhat straightened, whatever, the bed looks good, so on and so on, because the stuff that I've already cleaned up was ridiculous. So I'm gonna show you guys my kids' room, okay? So I moved aside the bed so that way, let me get it in focus. I moved aside the bed so that way I can get behind there and sweep behind there and take out all their clothes from back there. For some reason, my son does not have a sheet on his bed. I don't know. It was all on the floor, whatever. I took it off. This is the amount of clothes that I found tucked under pillows, in their closets, under the bed, behind the dresser. It was, look, this is how, look. Let me show y'all. This is how high I gotta pick my foot up to get on top of it. That's how much clothes. This is almost a month of clothes for me. Okay? Okay, so now that I have swept all of the garbage up, it looks so much more better. I'm still going to vacuum. Once I'm like fully done with everything, I need to wipe all of these surfaces down so whatever dust is on them can fall on the floor, and then I can vacuum it. But yeah, all I kept here were pencils, batteries, and Beyblades. If moms of boys, you know what Beyblades are. So yeah, that's what I kept: pencils, batteries, Beyblades, and I just so happened to find a tiny deodorant and a tiny lotion. Crazy. And some footballs and charger backs. These things, I need to find a home for them. These ones I have to keep because this goes to their bed when we want to separate the bed. That will go in the garbage. I'm going to deep clean this pillow. I can't believe he let us get this pillow like this. So I'm going to wash this in detergent and some vinegar and hot water, Clorox, and it'll be back to normal. So the room is still somewhat clean. These clothes I have to donate, so don't worry about that. My husband has to dump. They're gonna dump that when they get home, not my husband. But the room is still clean. Sydney has not come in here. These are the clothes that I've already washed for them, that I folded and put on their bed. And all of these things, you guys, have to go to storage. It's just, unfortunately, they have to be they're put in here for right now because the boys have, like, they're the ones that have the most space in their rooms. Seriously, I don't know why and how. I don't even know why Sydney's baby doll is in here. The baby's up. She's up. You know mommy was doing work, so you decided to wake up? Huh? You know mommy was trying to get some stuff done? She has been on these weird little cat naps, like 20-minute increments, and by the time you like literally fully get her to get into the cat nap and then put her down so that way your hands are free and you can do something, it's more like 15, because I literally just put this girl down, just put her down, and now she's up. Okay, you guys, this is round 3 or 4 of putting her to sleep and going to try and finish what I had to do. Oh, yeah. And try. I'm gonna hurry up and try and make Sam's bed before, oh my gosh, before she wakes up. Just in time, like I told y'all. So the boys are back, as you guys can see. Husband is home. Rodney, say hi.
Hey.
I have officially accomplished cleaning their room, putting away all the laundry, doing the dishes. My laundry is done. It's done. All I have is white clothes, but I still feel finished because all I got is white clothes, and that's fine with me. I will do that tomorrow. And the house is pretty clean. Except for the fact that my husband thinks the hallway is his closet. But other than that, once he moves some shoes and once he moves his work jacket and tie, my house is officially clean.
Move it. Then move it. Then.
No, I'm not moving. I'm not moving nothing. You're gonna move it yourself. You can move it yourself. But you guys, my house is clean. So I'll see you soon. Shane is back. Sam is back. Sherrod is back. No, it's the same camera. I got a new tripod.
I could have got you one from Dave & Buster's.
You could have got me a tripod from Dave & Buster's and you didn't? No, there's no mic.
That thing was expensive.
The tripod?
Yeah. It costed like 10,000 tickets.
How many tickets y'all had?
I had 7,500. 1,000. You only had 2,000.
Chicken from Boston Markets with some rice and some beans that we already have. And that is dinner.
Yeah.
So I'm back and I'm preparing dinner, and now that everybody's eating dinner, I'm going to end the vlog here. And I will see you guys in my next one.
Bye.
Thank you for hanging with us. The boys are back.
Bye.
Not my husband. But the boys are back. See you guys later. Get out my